Hello everyone, John Runner 88 here with another Star Wars figures review. This time it is the Droid Factory Mandalorian set. There's a offering at Disneyland, Disney World, and it would have been nice if it was a Shop Disney offering, but for some reason this is like the only recent set that never made it onto the site, which is strange because I managed to get over to Disney Springs at the end of a cruise that I went on recently, and they had a bunch of them there, so just put them up online for people who can't get to the parks. But enough of that little rambling. Let's move. Oh, did you think that was another simple astromech? No, I just have the, gondola droid all folded up. And I'll get to why in a moment. Move these guys to the side for a second. This is the packaging it comes in. It's got their names at the bottom, and I really like the background in there. I wish it didn't have the droids on it. I know that's like the aesthetic that they always go for, but that would have made like a really nice kind of like backdrop for like a wallpaper or something if I'm doing like a diorama. So that's my only gripe with that, but that's not what it's meant for. So we can let that rest there, I suppose. But let's get back to the main attraction. So we have R6D3. Is it N0AH? No Ah. And then we have an R1 droid, or it just says R1. I don't know, I guess just an R series. I think that's what they might be, actually. I think that's what the original R series was, but that's like the New Republic, like security droid from the Prison Break episode in the season 1 of The Mandalorian. And then this is MA13, our guy with the extra bits. And he comes with, or she, whatever you want to call it, they come with this, like, big long staff to be trudging through the lava. Alright, let's start with probably my least favorite. We'll get to R1 here. Looks really good. The Republic symbol is really nice on it. I wish this moved. This, like, little bit here. It looks like it's on like a ball joint, but definitely doesn't move. Definitely feels more like I'm going to break it off than anything. And I'm not sure if this head pops off. It doesn't really feel like it, but it is kind of plugged in there somehow. But I don't feel like breaking my toy, so it's all blurry, isn't it? But yeah, just some nice details, a lot of wiring. You could probably put a nice wash on him, make it look really good. And it's got the bottom rotates too for, whatever reason. And it's got this piece that plugs into the bottom. I wish this was a clear piece, but it is what it is. And that's him. He's basically just going to be floating around in the back. And we'll do him last, because got a lot to talk about with that. But this is R6D3 here. I love the colors. It does have a little weathering on it. Could have done with a little bit more probably. But great design. Great colors. Really like this one. And I wish they would color these or put like a gray piece in here, or silver. Because it's always kind of a shame when the insides are just the same color as the outside. I know they used to put different colors in there, but those are also fun to paint, to do those up. Add some little extra details on the inside. So that was R6D3. And then we have N0AH. This guy's got a little it's escaping me right now. But the little bolt there This one's a little dirtier looking. And I was looking at him actually, and I was like, what? Why is this like a plug-in piece? You can actually, I'll pop the head off. You can see on the inside, it's got a lot of kind of interesting pieces going on in there. And this is actually because it's the same. You gonna focus? Yes, no, maybe so. There we go. And it's because this is the same dome that they use on the Galactic Star Cruiser droid. And it's actually got pieces that go into the top and the side to like add some kind of communications antenna onto it. So that was interesting. I'd love to get that droid, but you know, you have to go to the Galactic Star Cruiser to get him. Yeah, I love the colors on this guy. Just like that teal, just really pops. Definitely in a very unique dome. Not quite sure what type of R series this would be. If it's like a newer one, what designation it is. I'll have to look that up. But we'll get on to probably what most people bought this for. And that is the very large, so large, can't even fit in frame. Put it all the way back there. I'll put them all the way back there because this guy has very loose legs for me. I don't know if they're all like that. It'd be very frustrating if they are. But stand them up back there. Looking good. Can't even see him still. But one cool thing about this is it is all Build-A-Droid pieces, the Droid Factory pieces, so it all like comes apart. You can even take like this extender piece off. And you can just put the normal head on there. You could take all this apart, put it with other pieces, and make just a completely different droid. I'm sure they're just a regular kind of R series droid before they get all these pieces. Even the arms just pop right off, which is really neat. But yeah, it's got tons of articulation. It's got swivels. Doesn't really go out much. You can swivel like the arm out to get there. But as far as like the shoulder, it's just a swivel. Swivels at the elbow. And then it's got the hinge. It's got some hinges on the hands, but it doesn't do too much. It also has another swivel at the forearm. So tons of articulation there. Same with the bottom. Doesn't go side to side, which is a shame. It just goes like forwards and backwards. But it does swivel at the forearm. And it does have a little hinge there as well, but it doesn't get much range because of how small and slender they are. And the legs, again, swivel. Go front and back. Doesn't go side to side. And mine were like really, the legs are still kind of pretty bowed. A little funky looking. And again, I'm not sure if that's just an overall thing, if everything's like that for all the ones that have come out. I haven't watched too many reviews or anything on these, but I was able to. It was worse. It was kind of worse. It like they flared out, but I twisted the legs around, and you can really just twist them around, and they have all the same parts on like the front and the back, so you can like twist it and get it looking the same way. So I was able to twist it around, twist the feet around, so it bows in rather than out, so it looks a little better. It does stand, but again, it's like it's standing pretty good right there. But again, it's very loose. I mean, he just toppled over normally, but you can see that it's got very loose legs, so you can get him in a pose. I really wish they had some peg holes on the bottom, but it can hold. It's a little stick, it's oar, whatever you want to call it. So it can ferry your family through the lava pits of Navarro for whatever reason. But yeah, I really like this guy. Got a lot of cool parts, and like I said, you could take those arms off and put this droid in there, and just make a completely different looking droid and a character for photos you're doing. If you have a little display, you can just make it your own by adding whatever parts to it you want. I really like that. It'd be cool if they come out with like some other offering, like a single carded one maybe, and just do like a holiday droid with all these pieces on it or something. But they'd probably make it look like Santa Claus, and I wouldn't be too into that because I like when the holiday droids are a little more ambiguous with their design elements. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Go follow me over on Instagram, JohnRunner88 over there as well. And this will be coming out on Star Wars Day, so, you know, may the 4th be with all you. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Did you pick these guys up? Probably not, because you didn't get to Disney Park in the last couple of years. But if you did, or had a friend or family member do so, did they pick this up for you? Let me know what you think of it. And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.